So what's the math? 10 minis at 15 and a quarter points passes. You just catch the move in either direction, long or short,
And you'll get it,
and
yeah.
you pass. But that's not the best thing. That's not how you want to. It's a bad habit to develop because then it could kind of carry into when you have a funded account, and so
Yeah, you
just
have to treat those two differently.
yeah, and it
So
also depends on your situation with money too. Like, don't be
yeah.
you don't have the money for it. Don't trade like a full blown degenerate. Be more
If you can't
careful.
afford to, yeah. So how much speaking of new traders, so how much chart time do you think a new trader needs to put in? I like to tell the new traders like how I like to basically give them the blueprint is back test first, right? Forward
Hmm.
test, and then after you forward test, don't go live. I know it's a lot of people saying like they're like, oh, they're proponents of going live before you do prop. I disagree. I believe after you forward test, you go prop. You save a lot of money. Otherwise, you're putting your money in the market. And say you got a guy with $2,000. He puts the $2,000, $2,000 in. He loses it when he really could have just got 2,500 worth of drawdown for $35. You know?
Yeah. Why would you throw, especially if you have no experience
Yes.
and you can trade with these prop firms?
Like I
Yeah,
recommend it all
sure.
the time.
Yeah, sure. That could add up, right? You're doing dumb shit and you're blowing accounts left and right. Yeah, the cost could go up. But like, if you're only giving yourself a $2,000 worth of chance to see if you can make it work, you're gonna blow that. Especially if you have no experience and you're just trying to figure things out, you're gonna blow through that money. I mean, maybe you'll get lucky and you win, but you're gonna blow through that real quick. All it
Yes,
takes is
yeah.
one tilt session. You know what I mean? One. Even if you're trading micros, all it takes is like one episode where you kind of lose your shit. You lose control of your emotions, which is something you have to develop. That's a skill. That's a muscle that you have to develop.
Yeah,
And in the
that's a
beginning,
fact.
you can blow through that 2 grand real fast. All it takes is one bad freaking stretch of trades and you're gone. So like for $33 with Apex or with Bullinox, if what is it, like 16, $17 for those 50Ks is
I've
already
never traded Bull Knox. That's one of them I've
yeah, well,
never really looked
and that's
into.
change rules again. Another one.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, yeah. Well, you're on a Mac, so you can't use Bullinox unless you start downloading, VMware
Oh yeah,
or
I'll never do that. I made a video and it was an Apex review. In the beginning of the video, there's a clip that everyone likes to refer to, and they kind of like clipped it, so I put it in the front. So what I say is I essentially got this mindset from you, right? Is referring to prop firm fees as tuition. Can you break that down for new traders?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically kind of like you we could study the charts all we want and back test all we want,
Hmm.
but you're not gonna learn until you're actually trading. You're gonna learn on the fly. Like it's the only way to learn anything.
Right.
You could do all the studying you want and reading and watching videos and hanging out on people's streams and reading books. There's tons of information out there, but you're not really going to learn until you're actually in the fold, actually doing it. And especially if you have skin in the game where you actually even if you demo trade, you could do that where you don't have any skin in the game. But once you get skin in the game, that's when it's real. Um, and I like to refer to it as your tuition, even with like not even just prop firms, just trading in general. Like you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose in the beginning. It's just a matter of how quickly you could figure things out so you can keep the tuition on the
Yeah.
lower end.
So
But
like you're
mine
essentially you're
unfortunately
saying you need like a budget almost for prop firms. You need a budget.
yeah, exactly. Just
Hmm.
basically dedicate money to it. And if it's something that's a little on the tight end, like, look for shit around your house that you could sell. Like on Facebook Marketplace. I'm serious. Like
Yeah, no, I get
look
what
for
you're
shit
saying.
on the side.